What's good, y'all? We alive. It's your man DL Saint checking in with y'all on a late Tuesday. Sorry, well, not really sorry. You know what I mean? I got stuff to do. My daughter's it's her first year in band. Yeah, she's in band, and they had their school concert. Like it was the summer slant winter recital all rolled up into one. So because of the pandemic, they had to just put all the kids. So she's in middle school, so it was the sixth, seventh, and eighth graders in the different bands and jazz band and chorus. Orchestra and all that. So I was doing that. It was great. It was amazing. Just to sit there and see your child out there doing their thing. Always support your kids when you can. It means so much to them to look out there and see, their loved ones out there cheering them on. Even if they're just playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, whatever, if it's T-ball, whatever it is. So I was doing that. So I pushed everything back. And, but yeah, man, it was definitely something I wanted to talk about this, for the past few days. But we're going to talk about it now. And most of the topics I come up with, I bounce them off my people, my inner circle. JSwans is, one of the people I'm constantly bouncing ideas off of. And we were talking about this, kicking this around for a while. And it actually seems to be a pretty good topic. So, here we are. White people, stop asking me for drugs. I don't understand where it comes from. It's the craziest thing. It always happens, right? When I'm out and about, just kicking it. I'm by myself. I'm dressed nice. I could have on a tuxedo. I could be wearing a custom suit, Italian shoes, whatever. I could have on the watches, everything. It doesn't matter. Or I could be in there with some jeans on and a t-shirt. Just regular casual guy. Doesn't matter. People come up to me, white folks, foreigners, they always come up to me and they want drugs. Never happens in the hood. If I'm in a rough neighborhood, never been hood up in a rough neighborhood. No one's ever came up to me like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got that smoke, anything like that. And then when I'm in these nice places, they're never asking me for marijuana, right? They're asking me for cocaine. They're asking me for, pills. Like, yo, you have whatever pills people be taking these days. What are the ones that come in bars? Whatever those are, Xanax. Oh, you got Xanax? Do you have cocaine? Do you have, like, bro? So why is this? And I was bouncing this off my man JSwans, and he was like, "Never happens to me," which I thought was kind of crazy. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. So thanks for coming in, hanging out with me, Miss AKA Lady. Hilarious topic. Don't know if I'm gonna be up to support, but we'll definitely have to catch the playback. Thank you. She's one of my day ones, man. Miss AKA Lady's been rocking with me since the beginning. You know what I mean? Coming over from Suzette Speaks, which I just missed. I'm sorry. I got back just to hear her tell everybody good night. So I missed that. I was trying to get there to check that out. So yeah, and then we got Anonymous, ADL, bless up fam. What was your past occupation? I am a retired air traffic controller. But I'm also a stand-up comedian, which I will be doing. I do more of that during the summers, but my primary gig now is being dad. That's what I do, and I love it. Jason Johnson, what's up? All over races. Yeah, man. What's good? So we gonna kick this off, man. We got y'all know who this is. You know what I mean? My partner in crime, my man 100 grand. You know what I mean? JSwans is in the house. What's good, brother?
Obviously, your occupation was a drug dealer. If they keep
Obviously
up like that.
Obviously, I guess I was misplaced when I went down to the work joint.
Looked like a dark ass Tony Montana.
Yeah, I must. You know what I mean? Anonymous, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, thanks, bro. It's a great career.
Yo, all love to me, man. You record that?
Huh?
You record Little Mama tonight?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, she was sitting behind a what's the proper, a fluffy child was in front of her, so I really couldn't see Mia.
Oh, a fat kid?
Thank you. I
Should have rolled
couldn't
out some
really see.
cake. Should have rolled out some cake and
Man, I could with my angle, all you can see is like the top of her head and like the bell of her instrument. But it was cool. Me and Mia, we were riding home listening to it, and it was cool. Like she really likes music. She wants to play the trombone, so I'm about to buy her a trombone. But no, it was cool.
Cool. That's good. That's all love to Mia.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's find out why white folks keep asking you for drugs.
Man, let's figure that out, bro. I mean, seriously. So when I first brought this to you, what was your initial reaction? I'm like, yo, man, people keep hitting me up. These white folks hit me up for drugs.
I was mad because you made me pay.
But real talk though, like, hey, what were you thinking? Like, what?
Nah, it never happened to me before. You know what I mean? I was kind of like, okay, maybe you in the wrong places. Maybe you in the wrong spots. This never happened to me. I talked to Naya about it. She was like, nope, never happened. I mean, if I was going to get asked for drugs quietly, I mean, they'd ask me for good stuff, but some pills, that's some trailer park shit.
I guess maybe I can tell you don't know that world. Unfortunately, I do know what it's like coming up in the hood. I know people who were in that business. That was never my hustle. I never did it. I didn't like it. You know what I mean? It just, the drug dealer's life is not a cool life. No matter how many movies you see or how cool they try to depict it in videos, it sucks.
Hey, like I said, I saw drugs growing up, but it was nothing like that. So
but that's one of the things I wanted to ask. Like when you were your life, your bubble was definitely different than mine. But you never got hit up at any point.
Nah, never got hit up for no drugs, man. Never. But my people, they isolated me a little bit too. So, I mean, but nah, even as an adult, never got hit up for nothing. I can't even read that. It's too far away.
Yeah, Jason's like, he was like, JSwans look like he would judge you. That's why no one asked him. They like, yeah, they know better to come up to you. They gonna get immediately judged.
That's kind of funny though, because didn't I say that? I'm like, people be thinking I'm a cop.
Good point. I mean,
it's funny to me.
Yeah, because you're swag. I mean, like that military bearing that we still have, even though we have him in the military for a long time. Yeah, but in the same thing, we served in the same unit. We did the same thing. We did the same missions for the most part. I have the same military bearing, but they come up to me. So I was talking to Marv about it. Like my cousin, we grew up together, same city. And Marv was like, yo, man, it's just the way it must be some sort of aura or something we project that people feel that they could come up to us or they're thinking that's the dude right there.
It's called Should Be in Prison. That's like an old ass Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, yo.
Oh, wait, hold on. Most of them cats on YouTube probably don't know who Nino Brown is, though.
They probably don't. They have to go watch that New Jack City.
You got to put that in shit they understand. Like, I don't know, who's the drug dealer now that they would understand? You can't.
It would be Pablo. It would be Chapo. Yeah, because that's all over Netflix.
Nah, that's real life shit. It'd be some shit. What's the dude from Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah, I don't know. and he was selling meth, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what you would need to do. Yeah, that guy, the teacher from Breaking Bad that became the meth man, because he was the chemist. He was cooking up the dope. But yeah, man. So you never dealt with that. So we were talking about circles. So that's just not a thing within your circles.
Nah. I mean, maybe people know enough not to bring it to me. Because you remember I've had a security clearance since I was 17. So, I made sure that I avoided all that stuff. So I think maybe it's just, I just didn't move in them circles. I was never really one to be in the club. I mean, in the Army, we was in the club, and when we was doing that, cats wasn't, they once again, they knew that, these are soldier guys, they can't be around this shit. So, they kind of kept us clear of that for the most part. And when I got out, that never was in a club. So maybe that's what it is. Never really hung out in bars.
Yeah, because it never happened. It never happened in Bragg. It never happened to me when I was in the military. It never happened to me when I was in the streets. Like I said, I didn't deal in that, but everyone in my crew, they was doing what they was doing. So people never hit me up, which would have been the time to hit me up. I was just thinking about it. Like, well, that's when I was part of that world. I can't believe they wouldn't hit me up then. So, I was a head scratcher. And then When
So
I
how does it
moved to
happen?
California is when I first started to experience it.
So like they just roll up on you like, yo, you holding? I
Okay, so
mean,
the last time it happened, was I was in Miami. I was in Brickell. This must have been, I don't know, a month ago, maybe a little longer than that. I'm in Brickell. I'm at the bar that I frequent, which is right across the street from the hotel where I stay. And I mean, again, top tier hotel, top tier bar, right across the street.
but you in Miami.
Okay, I'm in Miami, but I'm in Brickell. It's not like I'm in South Beach, right? I'm not in Liberty City. I'm not in Hialeah, right?
So
I'm not. I mean, even
where did Tony stay at?
well, Tony
Montana. Al,
Montana. I don't
Al
know, man. Like,
Pacino.
well, that famous scene when he shot dude in the face, that was South Beach.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
And I don't kick it on South Beach. I won't do anything. So I'm in the bar again. I got a drink in my hand. I'm right next to the DJ because the DJ's I never recognize the DJ. Whatever. I'm grooving to the music. I'm drinking on what I'm drinking on, and then this tall, goofy white dude comes up and he starts speaking. I can hear the accent. You know what I mean? I'm thinking he might have been German. You know what I mean? He's definitely European. I'm thinking he might have been German, and he asked me straight up. I mean, he didn't say hello. You know what I mean? He didn't try to. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to just shoot the shit. He's just like, "Do you have cocaine?" He said it like that. Like, yo, no, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I've never done this stuff in my life. I don't. No, I do not have cocaine.
Maybe you should have sold him some shit. Like, have some baby powder. Like, here you go. Like, let him have it.
So, like, again, this is why you never listen to people who ain't been in the hood, because selling fake cocaine is the same as selling the real thing. You still gonna catch a case. Stupid. That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
Yo, how much money you got?
Yeah,
I got like 500. I be like, let me hold it.
Right, some baking powder. Okay. You know what I mean? You still get locked up for that. Is the dumbest thing you could ever do.
You'd be like, oh, you said coke? Oh, bro, I thought you said baby powder.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
No
see if
hablas,
that works out for you.
No hablas English.
Yeah, they do. They habla plenty. You know what I mean? Especially down there in Dade County on the bottom. So nah, bro, don't even play with that. Right? Don't even play with that. So I'm like, nah. And that was the last time that it happened. But dude, it's countless times that, I'll go out again. I'm with me. It's not like I got a crew with me, right? I'm not dripping. And I don't even know what the D boys look like these days, but I do know this. I'm in an area where if you are looking for something like that in South Florida, in Dade County, in Brickell or South Beach or whatever, the dope boy probably gonna be Latino, right? Just like if you in LA and you in Hollywood, in the Hollywood Hills or Malibu or Bel Air or something like that, the dope boy is gonna be a white guy.
We prefer Caucasian.
Okay, it's gonna be that dude
or colonizer.
You know how we rock. It's the gray boy. It's gonna be a gray boy.
I got my dashiki on. Hold on, it's right.
It's gonna be the gray boys, right? But and again, like if you're on Watts, right? If you over there in Inglewood somewhere, right, on Crenshaw somewhere, and you looking for that, more likely, okay, then it's gonna look like somebody like me or you. But it's just,
I'm like, what are you doing though? Are you down there in Miami? With the Don Johnson 1984 look?
Nope.
Like that cat I told you about that had that porcelain 45 with the gold inlay.
Right. Nope.
You looking like that?
Nope. I'm looking like everybody else because I'm a firm believer of when in Rome. So it's not about my personal style when it comes to clothes or whatever. I'm a chameleon when it comes with it. If I'm in Miami, I'm a rock out. I'm wearing linens. You feel me? I'm wearing linens. I got on the Ferragamos. I got on the Ferragamo belt. You know what I mean? I'll have on a nice watch. Right?
That loud Versace shirt. Be wearing one of them.
I don't like Versace, but I wouldn't wear one of those. But I'll have on a nice little a linen shirt. You know what I mean? Maybe some linen pants or some jeans. It's fitting, right? Because I'm looking like everybody else. In other words, I'm trying to blend in. So if I'm in LA, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have on some jeans and like one of those fitted type shirts or whatever. And if it's cool or whatever, I might have on like a little jacket or something like that. I'm gonna look like I'm from LA. If I'm back in Cincinnati, I'm gonna dress like I'm in Cincinnati. If it's New York, it's New York. So I definitely don't look like whatever that is, but they keep coming to me.
That's what I'm trying to sort out. I'm like, are you like you got powder on your nose? I mean, like I don't understand what I can't figure out what would make somebody think it's okay to walk up to you and be like, yo, and mind you, not like code word or nothing with it, just like, yo, you got some coke?
bro.
I'd be
I
like,
can
nah, bro, I
remember
got a
it,
Sprite.
bro. I got a Hennessy and Coke. I mean, it's one of those things like, bro. I can remember I was on Sunset, man. I was in Trocaderos, and this is when Sunset was popping still. Like Sunset was still the spot, right? And I'm in Trocadero, same thing. Everyone in there knows me. You know, management knows me. The security knows me. Door guys and all security know me. The bar staff, all the ways to everybody knows me. I'm just sitting there. I walk up to the bar. I ain't really got to wait. They see me coming. They make my drink. They give it to me. You know what I mean? They don't need my card to hold it. They know I always settle up at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So I'm just doing me. And this girl, this white girl sees me and she walks up and she looks at me and I'm thinking to myself, what's going on here? Because it just seemed weird that she would approach me. And again, I'm by myself. I ain't got a crew.
Yeah, I find that strange too. But go ahead.
I mean, just for her, it's like for her to approach me, I'm like, huh. So I'm sitting there, you know what I mean, actually standing there, sipping on my drink. And then she walks up to me, she says hi, I say, how you doing? And she's like, I know I shouldn't ask this, but do you have drugs? She said it just like that, bro. Do you have drugs? And I said, no, baby, I don't. And then she went back to her friend, and then they both they immediately left the joint.
So like she rolled up on you so you was thinking maybe she was coming in to holler, coming over there twitching, missing teeth, telling me you holding.
She was attracted. I knew she wasn't coming to holler. And even like that. Like, she wasn't like she was a fiend. She was looking for some powder. But like you said, she wasn't using code words. She went normally in LA, a girl come up to you, whatever, she'll chat you up for a little bit, and then she'll like, so do you like the party? And that's the code for, you know what I mean? Do you got nose candy? Last call for insight. What's good, brother? I did a show with Last Call a couple days ago. I can't wait to see it. It was off the chain. It was like Last Call, some of his people. We had a really good conversation. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Some people like their dealers to look wholesome. I guess they do, bro. I guess they do. You know what I mean?
That'd be the dude. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't even think to go up to somebody and ask that. See, I can't even read that because I'm on my phone, so it's too far away now. And plus, I'm drinking, so I'm drinking so I can get ready for bed.
Yeah,
so we finish this up before I sleep.
Speaking of dope, man, this the guy. He got that stuff. He want to go to sleep. He got that. I push you to sleep stuff. He got the potion.
That's right.
But it's legal.
Melatonin is a terrible drug.
Terrible drug. Sleep like a baby till tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Don 007, welcome. What's good? That's the problem. You walking in the club and everything starts moving in slow motion. It must. It must. You know what I mean?
That's why they're looking for that powder, though. They try to speed things up a little bit.
Man, these watches, what's good, brother? Thanks again, man. It's on the way. It is on the way. And no, that is not code for drug shipments.
I was going to say, there you go. You got your answer right there.
It's not a code for drug shipment, but it's on the way. Thank you. Your people real cool, man. They took real good care of me, man. For real. I'm definitely going to do business with them in the future. So thanks for the hookup, bro. Thank you. We're talking about watches, y'all. Nosy folks. Talking about watches.
I was going to say, yeah, you up there like making moves right now. I'm sitting there like I'm trying to get off the screen, making moves.
No. I'm like, you the plug.
Yeah, FBI won't come to my neighborhood, though. They'll be like, nah, he's good.
FBI lives in your neighborhood.
They'd be like, get the black guy. Oh, not James. He's cool.
Yeah, he ain't even. Yeah, but I mean, we make light of this, though, right? So we're making light of it. But I mean, it's happened so many times. I talked to Marv about it. Like, yeah, man, white folks come up to him. Like, we live in Tampa. It hasn't happened to me in Tampa since I've been living here, but it has happened to me, in the past when I would come visit. And my cousin's been living here for well over 15 years. It's like, yeah, man, it happens all the time. And people just feel comfortable coming up and they just assume that the black guy in the room. Well, here's the thing, though, bro. A lot of times I am either the only black guy or one of like maybe 3 black guys not working. Other words, not wait staff, not bouncers, not whatever, in the spots that I roll in.
Yeah. That's a story of our lives, though. So yeah,
that could have something to do with it. And I never have to wait. So if there's a line, I don't have to wait in line because again I know everybody. So when the bar is packed, all I got to do is hold up my finger and they bring my drink to me, right? So all the bouncers come up to me, they shaking my hand, they dapping me up. hugs and all that. So, I mean, but my white counterpart does the same thing, and no one's asking him for drugs.
I mean, maybe it's the areas you're in too, because I mean, I've always lived out, on the outside of town.
I've been hit up in Valencia though, bro. I've been hit up in Valencia. I've been hit up in Simi. Right.
Well.
I've been hit up in San Diego. I've been hit up in Santa Monica. I've been hit up in Long Beach.
Well, shit. You know what? It's like, when your girl accuses you of cheating on her, you be like, fuck it, might as well do it.
No, I ain't trying to catch them cases, bro.
No.
Anybody listening, do not take this advice from this man right here. Don't listen to him.
Just cut me in on it. Like, I just need 10%.
Right. 10%? No. I ain't cutting you in on nothing, player.
I mean, when we was younger, I would send you out there, you didn't know, bruh. I mean, I was letting you keep, a third of the money.
A third of the money. This coming from the brokest dude in the unit. We didn't have 2 nickels to rub together between us, bro. But it still was out there. So to all those guys out there who struggle with females, and they all think you got to be 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack, da.
It's all true,
bro. Bro,
it's over for you.
We were
6 feet.
Broke. We were broke. Here's the thing, and JSwans has said this before on this platform. We would have women get dudes to buy them Hennessy and bring the drinks to us.
That shit happened. Not even what 10 years ago, maybe was the last
less
time?
Than that. It was less than that. You talking about we were in Vegas.
Last time I pulled some shit like that.
And he does it now just for the hell of it. He does it for shits and giggles. It's all about confidence, y'all. It's all about confidence. But we digress. That gets us off the topic. So, but here's the thing. So
well, maybe that's why you look like you dealing. Because I mean, you stand around confident. And they assume if he's this confident in the room, maybe he's dealing. Did the dude ever find out? Nigga, he brought the drinks over to us and the girls, and then left.
He dropped the drinks off on his card. On his
card. Come on now.
Last call. Yeah, did the guys ever found out? Yeah, it's not even about like hiding it, brother. Like we were operating on a different level. Like, he
brought the drinks to the table and handed them out.
He told dude, JSwans told the dude, and he said it like this. Find out what everybody want, go get the drinks. He said it like that. I'm standing there looking at dude like he about to swing on JSwans, right? I mean, you talk to me like that, man, I'm gonna have to smack you. Even if it's just GP, because you ain't talking to me like that, bro.
Yeah, it's
man, dude snapped 2. Got the drink orders from all the women, went over to the bar and brought them joints back, man. He doing
like 5 drinks.
Right. He had to do it in 2 passes. Like, bring the drinks over, like, got it right, and bounced.
I want to sit here and say he's exaggerating, but nah, this shit is real shit.
I stood there and shook my head as I was drinking my Hennessy XO. Because I'm ordering, I thought it was a joke. I'm ordering top shelf. I'm playing with it. I thought it was a joke. Like, all right. Let me get Hennessy XO. Neat. He brought that back, bro.
Shaking my head, man. I'm like, come on now.
And that wasn't even us telling the chicks to tell him. We told him direct. Well, not we. He did it. This guy over here. He did it. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, a grown man is not gonna do that. Last call for insight. Oh, I thought the girls brought the drinks over. Yeah, when we were in the story we're telling right now, this happened, like I said, about 10 years ago ish. But before, when we were in the military, in the juke joints, in the spots we weren't supposed to be in, doing what we weren't supposed to be doing, we had them chicks. Right, we had them chicks. Like, yo, when a dude asks you for a drink, you tell him you want Hennessy and Coke and bring that to me. Right, and it wasn't like we was working in tandem. Like, I'm over here, he over there. Right, they bring us our drinks, and then me and him holler, whatever. And like I said, our fly, dude. What was the philosophy when we were gunning for women? What was the philosophy, bro? How do we do it?
Well, like, where did we start at the top. Number one, you start at the dime. You talk to the baddest girl in the club, then you work your way backwards from there. I mean, that's how that went down. I mean, look, bro, like that sad part, I would sit there and say we lying, but we used to, like, girls be drinking. We walk up and take their drink and take a sip of it, talking about what you drinking, and then be like, yo, won't you help your man get you another one? and they be laughing like, you so funny. All right, and walk off with a drink. And they look at her 5 minutes later, she got another one.
She got another one. Bro, we weren't
And the
playing.
sad part, like I said, I want to sit here and say I'm lying. You know what I mean? The shit that we talking about. But my wife will tell you that I'm an asshole. Like she'll be like, yeah, my husband's an asshole. And you know, the funny part is I was worse than you. Everybody thought you were the mean one. You know, it's always kill me though.
Everyone had me pegged. Okay. Here we go. Same thing. Everyone had me pegged as that dude, didn't they? But I mean, they weren't asking me for any dope or anything like that. But anything negative, they coming to see me. Something happened. They coming to see me. Some girl crying because some dude done did her dirty, right? Somebody done did this chick dirty. Let me get it right. Here we go. And they come looking for me. You see what I'm saying? And I, you know, I was the dude, so I wasn't saying nothing. I'm just sitting there like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I had no idea what was going on. Didn't know the woman, didn't know the situation, but I'm like, all right, whatever. And this man laughing. You know what I mean? I keep pointing around right there. This man laughing.
Hey,
but they had me pegged. I was the dude. Every time. And here's I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I was always, between the two of us, I was the real gentleman.
Yes, I will agree. That ain't no secret. I would say that to your face. Not even a secret.
Ain't nobody else seem to know it. I was a real gentleman. I must catch hell, y'all. Hell. Now here's the thing. I was a beast. I was a beast with it now. I was a beast with it. I was getting what I was getting. But I was
y'all talk about them crazy pills. That was, look, he done discovered the blue pill. He's the original blue pill.
See, now you just went too far. Now you went too far.
The original, boy.
Now you went too far. I mean, just keep it 100 now. Keep it 100.
Hey, yes, keep it 100. Because, you know, I've always been the same. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, you know, my motto, look, like I said before, man, if she's into the space and she's in the stars, lie to her, tell her you an astronaut. Like I said, if the chick came over to me talking about, you got any powder? Yes. Come in the back room. I'm gonna give you some.
Can't do. That you can't do. You can catch a case. Yes. That you can't do.
Come right here in the room. I get it for you.
Cannot do that, y'all. Don't do that.
It's in my pocket. Dig around for it.
Don't do that. This coming from a dude who ain't never had to deal with the police, man. You don't understand what he's saying right now. He has never dealt with that.
Come on, man. That's my people.
Yeah, exactly. He don't know what he's talking about, y'all. Don't do that. But absolutely keep your confidence up. You walk into a spot, man, start at the top and work your way down. Don 007. Man, y'all lucky. Y'all don't wake up in the bathtub and full of ice with kidneys missing. Nah, but we be the dudes walking out of the room with the ice cooler, with the igloo, with the kidneys in them.
Come on now. If they taking kidneys, we getting the cut. Plus, come on, Don 007. You know we ain't never fall asleep in them rooms. Come on now.
Come on now. You gotta stay on your tippy toes, baby. Gotta stay on your tippy toes. You know what I mean? So
we didn't have no money for no rooms.
Exactly. Exactly. Starting off right there. Rooms, that costs bread. We started this off with telling y'all we was broke, man. My last month in the Army, I was making $1,041 a month. That's how much I made. $1,041 a month. That included jump pay.
And we were spending $2,000 a month.
Easy.
Yo, man, I'm glad credit only lasts for 7 years, bro.
Boy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I mean, yo, it is what it is. But okay, so here's the thing. And I got some bullet points down because like we're having fun with this, and I mean at my expense a little bit, but it's cool because I'm gonna be in Miami this weekend. I guarantee you, I 60% chance somebody's gonna hit me up for dope while I'm down there. Somebody's gonna ask me for some cocaine while I'm down there. I almost guarantee it, bro. I'm trying
to figure like what's the swag you're bringing that like they think that I mean I can't even. I said I don't know if I'd be offended. I'd just probably laugh at somebody, but I just can't imagine walking up to some random stranger and asking them for something.
I mean, if it's a female and she's hot, I'll turn it into a smash. I'll make her feel bad. You know, I'll run that against her. Like, nah, I ain't got. I don't do that,
so you with that whole? Yeah, I got something. Reach in my pocket.
No. I wouldn't say. I'm like, I don't do that. But what's up with you? Like, I holler at her, right? Because she's gonna feel bad. You got to use that against her. She's gonna feel like.
The pity tang. I understand.
I got to hit the pit. Hey, man.
Yeah, that's y'all laughing. That's a real thing.
If she bad enough, knock it. Hey, don't walk over here like that on the black hole. You know what I mean? Once you pass the event horizon, I got you. You ain't getting out of here. So Yeah, where my nerds at? Yeah, I know about that Event Horizon. Know about black holes. Apparently, they discovered a white hole. Real talk.
Yeah, the name's Donald Trump.
Nah, that's the orange one. That's the orange one. Right? That's the orange one right there, bro. But no, seriously, I'm looking into it, and I got a buddy of mine who he's a rocket scientist. No joke. Was with JPL, NASA. He was part of the rover missions. And
Wait, hold on. Is he really a rocket scientist? Or is he using my line?
No. He's a real rocket scientist. Like I said, like the rover projects he was on. I forget which one. He was part of the team. So that was, that's his remote control car on Mars. One of the smartest brothers I know. So Kobe Boykins, you can look him up. A real smart guy, and he's agreed to do the show. We're just kind of working out the details.
That's what's up.
Can't wait to get him on the show, man, because we're gonna nerd all the way out, y'all, all the way out. So definitely look for that thumbnail because I'm excited about that one.
So you gonna talk about Star Trek?
Absolutely, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Battlestar Galacticas. About my favorite.
Yo, Battlestar Galactica with 1980, that shit sucked. The original Battlestar Galactica was tight, and the shit that came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's Ronald D. Moore. Ronald D. Moore's Battlestar Galactica. Look, man, we need to get back to the streets on this, man. This ain't the nerd episode. The nerd episode is coming up. Everybody know
you started that shit. I was all about it. I said next time you're out somewhere, I should go with you, and someone asks you for drugs, we're gonna get them. We're gonna be like, yeah, I'm back. We're gonna get them.
Yeah, okay. It'll be the police. We're gonna get got. Don't play with that.
Nah,
but here's
you gonna get got once again. Because I got that. I used to have that Will Smith shit used to be good. Now,
not
I
now,
can find
bro.
some other light skin shit I can roll with now.
Not now, bro. So here's the thing. Because we're having fun with this, you know what I mean? But it does bring up some serious questions, right? So why is it, like you said, like what is it about me? Is it my swag? Is it the way I'm carrying myself? Is it the way I'm dressed? Like you've asked me all these questions. Like what did I pull up? Was it the pull up? Like what is it, bro? I'm telling you, I'm in there. I'm plain Jane in it, bro. I'm just in your body. But they're coming up to me because there's not a lot of black folks in there. They're coming up to me. So here's the thing. And this is one of my bullet points, man. And we hit this one already. What is it about me that says he has drugs? And I mean, I could be wearing a tuxedo. I could be, like I said, I could be in shorts, it flip flops. They come up. It does not matter. So what is it about me that states that? So we've kind of kicked that around a little bit. And
I couldn't tell you though.
And my next question would be this: what other races are seen this way? Like, are Italians seen this way?
Latins.
Okay, so Latinos. I wonder. Like, are Latinos seen that way? Like, are they gonna go up to Latinos and ask them for drugs just out of the blue? Yes. Yo, Chad, if y'all listening, let me know. What are Italians seen that way? Latinos,
Italians. If you want somebody whacked, that's when you go see the Italians.
But even then, you wouldn't walk up on them on the club.
I like how you sat there and thought about it, like, huh?
They do the wet work.
Somebody to go sleep with the fishes. That's who you call.
Yeah, where Luca Brasi people at? So,
and if you want to see backflips and kicks and stuff, that's when you call Asians.
And I had Asians down here. Do Asians get hit up? You know what I mean? Like, do Europeans get hit up? But that's the thing. But here's the thing I really want to talk to you about, because you are cool with law enforcement cats, right?
Oh,
right.
Why you put me out there like that?
You already did. You kept saying that.
Oh, I did. I was lying though.
No, you wouldn't. So here's the thing. So is this how everyone sees us? Right? Maybe not, all of us, but certainly there's a couple black guys in there. It's like they see us as the drug dealer or whatever, the plug. So, and if that's the case, if people see us in that light, just off rip, how can we be mad at the police for what they
seeing
do?
The same thing?
Right. Because it has to be a societal thing, right?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sitting there now trying to think, because I was like, maybe it's just the locations we're going into. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to think where I really go, and
I'm in high. I'm in mansion parties, bro. I'm in elite status type things. Only reason I'm in there is because people know me. So I'm in the high end.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, because you're social. You go in them places, you'll talk to people. See, me, I'll move around the edge of the room, that I'll leave. I'll be like, all right, I'm not interested. I'm out. Maybe that's what it is. I'm trying to keep a low profile always. So maybe that's what it is. You know, you're more social. You move around the room like that. You know, you're in there probably by yourself. You know, you're solo. So, you know, they're just assuming that, you know, maybe you're holding. I don't know. Like I
Because
said,
I
when
am
I go
social.
places, I keep, you know, I'm always hiding. So
Right. Well, biggest dude in the room trying to hide. But I mean, and you go places, you're with your wife.
yeah, it's true.
You're with your
So
wife.
yeah, I'm always with her. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not married. So, and I've had women with me, right? So I mean, I have women with me, and like they'll just wait until I'm like make a bathroom break or something like that. They catch me by myself, and then they'll ask me, even though they see me with a female. So it's like they don't know that's not my wife. You know what I mean? So it's a weird thing, and it has to be something about me. I don't know if it's like I'm a confident thing, but last call for insight. It may sound bad, but maybe you seem to be the most approachable out of everyone that could possibly have something out of everyone in the room.
You're like the nicest drug dealer. I can see that.
Let me ask this dude. He don't look like he'll shoot me.
That's what I say. You know what? That could be it. I mean, you know, like I said, because you're social, you be in there smiling and, you know, talking to people.
Now, this last time only people I talked to was the door guy. Again, it was a line people out there been waiting for like 25, 30 minutes. I walk right in. So I was, what's up with him? Because he had me wait like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and he brought me in. Then I was hollering at the DJ and the waitress. That's it. And it wasn't even like I'm talking to him. It was just like quick hug or whatever, quick dap or whatever. And then I'm just there. Literally, I got my drink. I'm just doing one of these. And dude came right up to me, beeline, bro. Beeline. Do you have cocaine? Like that. With the heavy English European accent.
Probably Russian. Probably was a cop.
Wasn't Russian. Definitely wasn't Russian. I understand. I mean, Russian, Ukrainian, Bulgarian, like all that. Nah, former Soviet bloc. Nah, my ears calibrated for that. I want to say it was German.
I was gonna say, maybe, you know, maybe it was a cop, and you just look like the mark they go after. You know, go after the black guy. There he is.
I got pretty good eye for spotting law enforcement, bro. And then they come at you different. They're gonna chat you up. I've had that too. I've had cops press me, really thinking I'm the dude, and they chat you up or whatever. And they talk to me for long enough, I start calling them officer. You know what I mean? I'm like you know what I mean? You on the job, officer? You know what I mean? Like I will buy you a drink, but I know you can't drink on the job. That sort of thing, and they go away. You know what I mean? Because it's like their cover's blown. They'll feel their cover's blown if you say it loud enough and keep saying it. So they leave you alone. But
yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
But again, how can I be mad at the police for racially profiling me if America sees me in that light?
I don't know if America sees you in that light though. I think they do because, you know, all they deal with is criminals and such. So, you know, they walk in any room, they're immediately looking for the criminal, you know. I guess okay, now I can see why people think I'm a cop. Because, you know, like I said, I don't like to move around, you know, I don't like being in the rooms. You know, I mean, I don't like being in a room. So I'll stand in the back and just kind of watch everybody. You know what I mean? But when I was younger, you know, I had to work the room because, you know, I was on a mission.
Right. We were hunting. You know, it was a different kind of thing.
So now, you know, I mean, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to think about it now. I'm trying to come up with a reason, but
if the sheeple see you as that guy and the cops come from the herd, they're sheeple before they get the shield.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they think the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of established that though. I mean, that's kind of, you know, they immediately look, you know, if there's a fight, it must be the black guy kind of thing. So,
right. And this goes to that because it's almost as if black equals bad, white, you know, it's funny, like good.
I'm sitting there now, like if I walked in a room and wanted to go buy something, right? I would look for the little nerdy white dude with the polo shirt or whatever, you know, or the
white. It depends on what room you in and where you are.
Well, I was gonna say, you know what I mean, but I'd be looking for some white dude. I'm thinking it depends on what I was looking for though. Like if I was looking for coke, I look for a little white dude.
Yeah, and I can tell like you ain't, you know, really in the trenches like that. Like, and here's the thing, it depends on where you are. So if you're in Little Haiti looking for anything, it's gonna be a Haitian. Yeah, hey, it's gonna be that Zopound. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be one of them bros. You know what I mean? If you're in Brickell it's probably going to be a Latino dude. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. If you're in Manhattan, it's probably going to be a guy who looks like a Wall Street dude. It's going to be a guy with jeans on.
And that's what I'm thinking. I mean, that, like I said, that's normally where.
But
you know what I mean? So,
but every scenario I just gave you, if I'm in there, they hitting me up. The sheeple were hitting me up. It's not like they know what to look for. It's just there's the black guy. He's the drug dealer. Again, it's like black equals bad. White
is there like
equals good.
You know, like a special hand signal you ain't supposed to do? Is that?
I guess I hit him with one of these.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. I can't figure it out. It don't make any sense to me. I mean,
but it makes perfect sense to me. You've seen that video of the officers that were arresting this guy in his bright red shirt. They were like talking to the guy. Like,
oh, yeah.
You seen that video, right?
Yeah.
So
they just got him.
I'm gonna pull that up. Let me pull that up, bro.
I was gonna say there's another one where they arred his brother for stealing his own car.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he called the police, and he was, they showed up. We're like, "Yo, come with us." He's like, "This is my car. Someone tried to break in it." Yeah, we know, Darky. Get in these handcuffs. That was in Miami, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was in Miami.
Let me see if I can find this, bro.
Like, what you doing? You like searching it out?
Yeah, I got it. Here it is, right here.
It's probably gonna be the wrong one.
Nah, it's here right here. So let me hit the share thing. Let me figure this out, bro.
I was gonna say it ain't playing. You got us like, look at the dead air. Yo, I've been watching Halo.
Yeah, people are hating it, bro. I watched the first couple episodes, and it's getting progressively worse. Like I've read the books. You know what I mean? Because your boy is lightweight. I'm geeky like that, so I've read the book. So check this out, y'all. Watch this real quick.
You couldn't fast forward through that?
Hey, no, if you're wrong, your racial profile. Am I? Yeah, you're wrong. You're assuming I'm someone that I'm not.
So
that's the FBI agent dude.
Right, so you already spoiled it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward since you've already.
My bad. Oh, I didn't know it was a secret.
Yes, you are.
I didn't know. I mean, for people who are watching it, I don't know if they, saw us enough. So this guy in the red, the cops are asking this guy for ID. They said you look like somebody. You see, they got him, and the guy's like, take the cuffs off. I'll beat your ass.
You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers. They want to get tough.
Listen to it, like the cops are doing whatever.
Matter of fact, anybody can become a cop nowadays.
Listen to the guy in the red. He's talking big.
Really had no other choice.
He's talking real big.
You guys really had nothing else to go to college for, but be a cop and harass me.
So
assume I'm somebody I'm not. My ID's
which,
in my back pocket.
now watch this part here.
Go ahead, look at it. No, don't hate me. Look at it. Oh, what does that say? What does that say? Oh.
Yeah, it says Federal Bureau of Investigation. Dude's a special agent.
No, get the fuck off me, dude.
Dude's a special agent. Right, and so these
two they try to talk themselves out of it though. That's the funny part.
Yes, they did. So
you know how it is, bro.
Right, come on, bro. You know it's rough out here, bro. Right, so the police officers broke all kind of laws. They violated the Constitution like crazy, which is what they do with people who look like us. Right, King Chris in the house. What's good, brother? I'm glad you could jump in, man. Shout out to DL saying let's get it in. Thanks. Me and him was down in Miami kicking it. Coming over from the Fresh and Fit fam, man. I see you, brother. Thanks for coming in, showing the love. But the police officers walked up to the guy and was basically like, give me your ID. And the FBI dude was like, fuck you, I ain't gotta give you my ID. And it all led to what you guys saw. Like they get him up, they putting handcuffs on him, they're saying all this stuff. Finally, they get his ID and they figure out, oh shit, this guy's a federal agent. Now here's the thing. What if he wasn't a federal agent?
Oh no, they'd have had him. Like, I believe them two officers walked in there and said, we're gonna get a brother, but they didn't use brother.
Right, we're gonna get one tonight.
Exactly. I mean, I really believe that watching that video, because they did everything they could to get him. And if he wasn't an agent, quietly, they'd have been like getting the car, and they'd have been like in these other videos you're seeing now where they'd be discussing what they're gonna charge him with. I don't know. Did he do this? Let's just charge him with this and see what happens.
Let's throw it at the wall. Let's throw them all up there and see what happens. And see, that's again, it goes back to white people coming up to me asking me for drugs. it's a bigger problem. You dig? Because again, black equals bad, white equals good. So they come up, all the drug dealers in the spot, especially in Brickell, right? All Latin or probably in Brickell. I wouldn't even be surprised if some white boys, you know what I'm saying, crank it.
Well, I was getting ready to say
They got it in their pocket.
The drug dealers must have got good if they, if people walking past them, going to somebody else and they done got their covers down then.
Right. And I ain't mad at them. It's just what it is. But because society, and then I was thinking, well, it's an American thing, but I be getting hit up by foreigners, Europeans. I've never been hit up by an Asian. I've never been hit up by anyone from like Central or South America ever. Right. Wow. I've never been hit up by Indonesians ever.
Well, I was getting ready to say, maybe they watching movies over there in Europe and they're like, oh yeah, the black guys got the drugs.
And you see what the problem is. So when we're always talking about law enforcement, we're always talking about training. And this is one of my bullet points. This has to be trained out of cops or those who would be law enforcement. I think it's time, and tell me if I'm wrong. In chat, let me know what y'all think. Is it time to accept that most black men are seen as the threat?
What do you mean? Is it time to accept that?
Because it never gets accepted. When the black guys get shot by the police or whatever, it's all think about what you sent me that one link with the Good Samaritan. Police were told that a Good Samaritan had subdued
the guy and
the bad guy. They came and shot him. What did the Good Samaritan look like?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta say it. It can't read your mind. The Good Samaritan was black. The Good Samaritan was black.
Well, I was gonna say another example is that kid up in I want to say it was Jersey or something. They got in a fight with the white kid. The white kid started a fight with him, and the cops came running in, and they sat the white kid down and said, "Hey, are you okay?" And then had the brother on the ground. They on top of him, put the handcuffs on him, and everybody's yelling, "He's not the one that started."
Exactly.
But they assumed, and as far as I've accepted that I'm black, and these people are gonna think I'm the one that did everything. Is that what you mean by accepted? Because that's what it is.
But here's the thing. We know this and we have known this for generations.
Yeah.
The way that we teach our sons, our nephews, our cousins, right? Just young men who we mentor, they all get to talk. They all get to talk. In the chat, if you black, what do you do with your hands when you get pulled over by the police?
Oh yeah. Put them up, put them out the window.
Right? Yeah. Do you Fernando Castillo, rest in peace, brother, but that was dumb of you to tell law enforcement you got a weapon and then reach for your wallet. That was dumb. I'm sorry that cost your life, brother, but that was dumb.
And in some states, when you have a concealed carry permit, that's some of the things they make you do in a permit. They get on you and tell you, hey, if an officer, stops you, you're supposed to, reveal them you have a concealed carry and have your gun with you. But me personally, I would just keep my mouth shut.
I would absolutely. If I had a concealed carry in California, which is extremely hard to get for most people.
Yeah.
Most people.
I know white people get everything.
Yeah. And some caramel people.
Mocha latte.
Hey, chat. Does anyone in the chat know a black man with a concealed carry permit for the state of California? Well, you do now. See where I'm pointing?
When they think you're law enforcement, you might as well just run with it. They think you're a pro athlete, get a free drink. They think you're a cop, get a gun.
Get a free gun. So, but the point being, we know this as people of men of color, especially. I'm pretty sure the Latino community knows this too. I'm gonna have to talk to some of my Latino brothers. Next time when I'm down here in Dade, to ask them if they have the same talk. Do they put their hands where the police can see them, or they're always talking the cops down like, "Hey man, chill out." You know what I mean? So. But it was a video I was watching today. I think you sent it to me, where a white guy basically ran a police barricade. Now the cop was all in the wrong. Cop was in the wrong, but the guy ran a barricade with the police officer's permission, and then the cop ran up on him and did all this kind of stuff. But here's the thing: if that guy were black, completely different story.
Well, you left out how when the cop pulled him over, he got out the car.
He jumped out the car. He out the car like this. It'd have been over. Pop, pop, pop. That'd have been it right there. End of the story. But the guy got away with a ticket. But here's the thing that bothered me even in that. The police officer lied about what was going on when backup arrived.
on camera. You know, I mean, they got it all on camera. So yeah, I mean, it's you know, you know, like I'm not sure what you're wanting to accept or what you're wanting people to accept.
When I say we, I mean the nation as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Right? Not just a segment of the population.
I was gonna say,
we
not us as the people. Like we understand it.
We understand that. And I'm willing to venture to guess that, you know, our Latino brothers and sisters, they understand it. Certainly the Dominicans do. Anyone who's darker, you might be Latino, but you're darker. Not you're black.
Oh, you may be Latino, but you dark like you're black. When the revolution comes, we'll see where you stand. I'm just saying.
You talking about the folks who don't fought revolutions, bro. You know what I mean? Hondurans, Nicaraguans, Cubans, they know all about it. Most of them. They know what it is.
They don't pick a side.
They know what it is. But the point being, isn't it time for society to sit down and say, you know what, we do have this issue. Let's at least train this out of potential police officers. At least do that. Because that is we're making light of the situation, we having fun, but the Good Samaritan story, right? They show up, didn't they shoot him?
Yeah, they shot him.
They shot the Good Samaritan.
They got there, they shot him. You know, he messed up when he, you know, well, I guess you wouldn't know if they were coming in when we had the gun in his hand. So, I mean, I think it was it wasn't a sniper. I don't remember, but yeah, they shot him.
They shot the Good Samaritan. And if I understand the story correctly, the guy managed to disarm the bad guy, right? And law enforcement came, it's Good Samaritan, they walk in and they see the black guy with the gun and they light him up. You know, yeah. And again, the question now is, would they have done the same thing if he were white? Again, black equals bad, white equals good. That's where we are.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. There's a video out of Phoenix, but yeah, but dude, like he actually reached down for the gun. It was a white dude, you know, with 5 or 6 cops standing in front of him with ARs and such, talking about don't do it. And, you know, and he picked up a gun, which I guess they had to at that point.
Did he survive though?
But talk about that's some. Tell you that's some. You know, talk about white privilege, right? For you to think that for you to be able to walk away talking shit, walk over to your gun, bend over and pick it up, and then they shot you. Yeah, that's white privilege. Because I'm sitting there like, why didn't they just tase him, knock him in the head, drag him over? So you know,
and you know, my thing with that, I've always felt this way about it. If you shooting everybody, then it is what it is. If cops are just lighting up everybody because they see a gun, doesn't matter, man, woman, white, black, red, purple, green. All right, it is what it is. That's just what they do. But as we know, that doesn't always seem to be the case.
Yeah, no doubt. But as far as why they asking you for drugs, bro, because you look guilty.
Maybe I do. Maybe I look guilty.
You got to perfect that you know it wasn't me look.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that look is. So. But that's what I definitely wanted to talk about, man, because I was like, bro, man, like this is like, why are white people asking me for drugs? And it's funny because we're having this discussion and we can't even put our finger on it. Like, what is it?
I'm just sitting there like, maybe you got him. Like, you've been holding out. Oh no, that was what's his name? Like Bragg that was holding.
Yeah. We ain't gonna say the name, but shout out to you, brother. He had the blazer with the diamond in the back.
Yeah, boy.
And here's the thing: when I saw that, I'm like, that's a wrap. and,
you know,
and that's the guy that no one thought was doing anything.
Jelly, you know what's crazy though, man? Back at Bragg in the '90s, a whole bunch of stuff was coming out that was going down, man. Bragg was like the hood, boy.
Oh man, come on, Vietnam. I was Vietnam, bro. And I mean, when we rotated back from the desert, as soon as we got back, they came in there and got them boys that was trying to smuggle those weapons in. Yeah, it was right before you got there. You got there as the investigation was winding down.
I'll say it was still going on when I got there because everybody was like, everybody was
scared. Everybody was scared. And here's the thing: they came to holler at me. Like, what? I ain't got nothing to do with. That's not even my tag team. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Every time something went down, they was coming to us, and I never understood that either.
Never understood that. I remember we were on a jump with Major. What was the name of the brother? Was it Major English? Was it English?
The brother?
Not English. What was the name of the brother before we had Major English?
Oh, I can't remember his name now. I can't remember.
Guy. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I forget his name. But yeah, that's right. When I rotated, he was in command when I rotated out for Korea. We go on a jump. It was regular jump, man. We were doing we did everything but a mass tack. It was just, I mean, they did a few. Yeah, it was a few sticks that went
Hollywood.
out. We didn't flush. Yeah, we didn't flush the bird. It wasn't Hollywood. It was a night jump. We were geared up.
Why did we flush it? Something. Oh no! Remember there was a well, we found out later on. Is that the one where one of the planes was too low or something behind us?
No, we did not flush the bird on this jump. It was just it was a standard training op. We did not flush. So, but it was his first jump as the CO, and it was his first jump after years and years. You know, they checking their boxes or whatever. He circled back to get his command time. So we do this jump, black guy, right? And we had a black first sergeant who was a leg, but he was a really good first sergeant. And we do the jump, and we're all recovering and we're trying to get back to the unit. It's been a long night, and then the CO walks up to me. Was that you that lost your Kevlar? Someone on the jump lost their Kevlar.
I see that happen though. I see that where it pops off as soon as the chute opens.
Pops off. I mean, Cherry, it is what it is. It didn't happen to me because I wanted my Kevlar because I didn't want to crack my head open on a DZ. I'm making sure that Kevlar stays strapped on. You got a parachuter's retention strap. Use it wisely. I kept mine working. That Velcro stayed good. I would change that out all the time. But anyway, he came up to me. Lewis, was that you who lost your Kevlar? Why are you coming to me, sir? I'm one of the best soldiers you got. Like, how am I gonna do some cherry shit like that?
What you should have said, first of all, I wouldn't have lost mine. I'd have came up with 2. So that's why.
That's real talk. That's real talk. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But it just goes to show when something went wrong, it always came back to us. It was Lewis and Swanson. We had nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that up, man. We beat this up for an hour. But the bottom line is the takeaway from me. Well, the takeaway from me, again, like I said, it doesn't matter. The takeaway from me.
Don't buy drugs from the black guy. That's the takeaway. America, the black guy ain't always holding. Now, if you want some women, talk to the brother. Put you on. but, you know, it's like everybody's worried about black people with guns. Look, I wouldn't be worried about black people with guns. I'd worry about them white kids that you ain't talking to that are sitting in front of their computers all night, and the parents won't go in their room because they say, "Mom, get out of my room."
Yeah, right.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Be worried about them kids.
1,500 rounds. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 different types of weapons. Homemade explosives. Y'all worried about me.
Little Johnny's just exploring his violent side. He's aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Like, so but real talk though, white people, stop asking me for drugs. If you see me out in the real world, don't ask me for cocaine. You know what I mean? But if you recognize me, you just want to make a jokey joke, yeah, run up, ask me for some drugs, and then buy me a drink. But don't be asking me for drugs. And quit thinking that black people are all bad.
If y'all are gonna ask them for drugs, if you're gonna ask them for them, have your money in your hand. All right, just pull the money out, have it in your hand, and let him hold it. Okay, and stay where you're at, and he'll be back in 5 minutes.
They ain't got enough money. They ain't got enough money for that, bro. You know what I mean? Like the type of money you're talking about, it's the type of money you talk about is so small. You know what I mean? Like, well, again,
they're not even trying to. They ain't even trying to make no moves. They just man.
The case you would catch for having some tourist say that they put $50 in your hand or whatever drugs cost these days, and you took it. The headache you would get from that is worse than if you actually just sold them $50 worth of cocaine, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like I said, like those jokes don't even work because it's just stupid. It's not enough money. That's another thing too, man. It's not enough money for me to even be in the drug trade, bro. It don't make any sense. But white people, if you're watching this, here's the deal. Not all black guys are bad, and not all white guys are good. We need to do a reset, right? Black doesn't equal bad. White doesn't equal good. You have to know who you are. There's bad folks out there on both sides, and we have to adjust the way we think, right? Fight the slave mind. Shout out to Andrew Tate. You got to fight the slave mind because this is horrible. This is horrible that people are going out here doing this and meaning it. You know what I mean? Or you know what though? It could simply be a numbers game. Maybe maybe they went out there and they asked 4 or 5 guys. I was number 6. Maybe they did ask a bunch of Latin dudes and a couple white dudes or whatever. Maybe they did. Hey guys, you know where I can get some blow? And maybe they did.
And they said, "Right dude, right over there,
that guy over there. Go holler at him." You know what I'm saying? Tell him Poontang sent you. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know, but it's happened so many times to me. It's happened to Marv, and I don't know. Maybe I need to get married and just hang out with you and Nail, and then it'll stop.
No, you ain't built like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can't. You know, remember, you ain't gonna watch the firefighter soap opera show that I gotta watch sometimes. So you know,
there's a firefighter soap opera show,
bruh.
You right about
I love
that.
my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ron Zacapa. This is a really good wine, 23 years old.
Yeah.
If y'all watching, I would love to advertise y'all stuff. Just send me some, and I will advertise it on each show. Just so y'all know, it's a grown-up show. They send me the bottles, I'll drink it.
Oh,
okay. They send me a couple cases, I will absolutely advertise it. Team J for life. Really, baby. Oh, hey, Ned, what's going on? We finished, man. We stopped talking. We done. We done. We out of here. JSwans got himself in trouble for talking about the firefighter, the firefighter soap opera. Like, what is that firefighter soap opera? So, all right, man.
Say Jay loves his wife.
Yeah, you say that. You say that. So, bro, thanks for trying to help me work my way through this, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you know straight away if I get hit up. If I get hit up for gear down there in Miami, if they come up to me and ask me for cocaine, I'll text you right away. Just happened again, bro. I'll text you right away.
You must not be showing enough skin because they should be walking to you talking about, can I get some? You know, how much for a short time? You know, that's the kind of stuff I want to hear because Mr. Franklin gets lonely sometimes.
Hey, maybe
I need you to go out there and get that money.
I mean, wow. I don't even know what to say to that, player.
Is JSwans gonna have to choke a bitch?
I don't know what to say to that, player. You know what I mean? But next time we out together, somebody hits me up, I'm like, he got it. Like, he got it. He only doing quarters. He doing quarter keys and better. I said, he got it though. He the man. He get quarter keys and better. So yeah, hey y'all in the chat. Last call for insight. Thanks for being here, brother. Don 007, King Chris came through. Thank y'all so much. Anonymous, Miss AKA lady. I know you couldn't make it, but you're gonna watch this in a repeat. So thank you for being the number one in the chat tonight and supporting the brother. I really appreciate it. That's JSwans. I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.